There was a new Red Dead Online title update today. The total patch size was 3.7 gigabytes, and if you are a player on Xbox One or PlayStation 4, you should have this new title update to download the next time you load up Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online. And so what did this update actually do? The biggest question is, did it fix animal spawns? And we will be discussing everything relevant to this conversation here today. And it was noted in the patch notes for the update today that Rockstar has made improvements to reduce issues with ambient wildlife populations in certain Red Dead Online sessions, and ongoing improvements are underway to reduce these issues across all platforms. There was also general fixes and stability improvements across the board for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and we will get into all of that here today. But as we jump in here, drop a like if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and make sure to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at HazardousHDTV to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest Red Dead Redemption 2 news and information. I also want to mention I am live every single day on twitch.tv, so if you are in the market for daily Red Dead Online live streams, you can be sure to always have a channel that's excited to have a conversation and play Red Dead Online with you. So starting off here today, yes, it appears Rockstar is directly addressing the animal spawn issues within this title update. We have had a lot of server maintenance and server downtime recently as well. This week alone, we have had PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC servers all go offline for maintenance, and even more maintenance is scheduled specifically for Xbox One tonight. Upon checking support.rockstargames.com, you'll be prompted with the highlighted message that reads the following: Rockstar services supporting Red Dead Redemption 2 cloud saves and online play on Xbox One will be temporarily offline February 14th between 6 to 8 a.m. UTC. This maintenance is not expected to take the entire scheduled window, and services will return as soon as maintenance is completed. Again, 6 to 8 a.m. UTC time is UK time, and that means it's tonight, February 14th, 12 to 2 a.m. Central Time or 1 to 3 a.m. Eastern. PlayStation 4 had its servers go offline exclusively last week, twice actually, and this started basically this onslaught of supposed server-side and in-game fixes, followed by, of course, this week with all platforms going offline, which took a little bit longer than the 2 hours Rockstar said. It took about 2 hours and 40 minutes, if I want to be correct, and now Xbox One is going to have it tonight, so really it will just be PC hanging in limbo, and I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see PC servers have a maintenance alert on support.rockstargames.com in the coming few days perhaps. But unfortunately today though, so far reports are that animal spawns are still not fixed with the newest 1.17 title update for Red Dead Online. But I would like to hear what you guys have to say as well. If you are a player on Xbox One or PlayStation 4, the two platforms currently who can download and install the 1.17 update, have you noticed a fix or any changes with animals? If you see one or two animals out in the frontier, it's not indicative of this fix that Rockstar has mentioned, where there would normally be a 3-star buck or a ton of alligators in the swamps. Those animals should certainly be there unless another player literally just killed them the second you arrived. But if you ride around the swamps and don't notice any alligators everywhere, then it's probably indicative that this update really did not fix a single thing. My experience this morning popping on my PlayStation 4 and installing update 1.17 was that the bugs for animal spawns and general animal issues were not fixed as well, and even Tez Funds 2 had to share the same reports. Of course, Rockstar Games insider and enthusiast Tez Funds 2 also likely has good gameplay connection like a lot of us, and may get matched with other players with the same good connection, but he had to share the following: I was just in a session with 22 players, some players join in and leave, so it's between 22 to 24 players. Anyway, I was in New Austin and animals were spawning. Then I moved to Rhodes, explored the area around, and found some animals. Of course, they don't appear almost immediately, and it takes some time for them to appear. Then I encountered a Moonshine Camp event, got detected, killed all the enemies except the remaining enemies that the game never spawned, which is strange, and it seems like I experienced the same issue as @A Finn did. I guess Rockstar made the game focus more on animals than NPCs, or is data being sent much faster and verified much faster than before? Currently switching to a new lobby to see if I still encounter animals. Maybe I was just lucky to play with players with good internet connection. So we're here checking out Videotech over on Twitter, and he released the patch notes coming from Rockstar Games. He basically shared the link, and I see a bunch of community members I'm always talking to here on Twitter, like Leftover Pizza, and he's saying certain Red Dead Online sessions Which ones? You mean they removed all wildlife from legendary bounties or missions that put you in free roam too? I'm sure as heck we can't see any difference in free roam sessions, so it has to be one of the others. Born to Grind says, great to see they're doing a good job and not just leaving it. And someone responds with, is it though? Because again, nothing is really changing. People are just memeing on Rockstar here. And this is just a thread from Videotech. I mean, he has a bunch of Red Dead Online community members following him on Twitter. And of course, we have Tez Funds here who wanted to update us on Twitter. And he said, new Red Dead Redemption 2 patch available on PS4 and Xbox One only. Size about 3 gigabytes. Players are reporting that nothing changed about animal spawns, appearance to be general fixes for consoles. Just ran into some animals in New Austin, moved to roads, explored like we read before. And he says, switch sessions, I checked if any gators were spawning in the bayou, found none. I decided to check some areas and animals stopped spawning. Found one player and no animals were spawning near us. Guess I just got lucky to have them spawning a while ago. That seems to be the case for a lot of people. Sometimes you do get lucky and you do see animals, but the common theme here is that on console, and it's been on PC as well since we got that first Moonshiners title update at the beginning of January, so almost a month now on PC, the animals have been basically non-existent in public sessions as well. And so another one of my Twitch viewers here replies and says, I got a full lobby with animal spawns. I could just be lucky though. Of course, just like we said, it could be the case with some people. You could see animals and you could be lucky here. But again, the trend is that people are not seeing fixes. And according to these update notes, improvements to reduce issues with ambient wildlife populations in certain Red Dead Online sessions. Of course, like this is BS right here. It's not certain, it's all sessions just because there's actual players here. But the one thing that I do want to mention about this is this is the only thing that was mentioned. So we had a 3.8 gigabyte update. According to here, it was 3.869 gigabytes. So 3.9 gigabytes, call it, if you round up. And animals weren't fixed. If that is the one patch note about things that changed, it's not 3.8 or 3.9 gigabytes of real fixes here. You're overwriting the previous data from the previous title update 1.15 and 1.16, and now you have it in 1.17. But the issue here is that whatever came with this update, apparently these improvements, it actually didn't do anything. And I think that's a really big shame. Don't put this in the patch notes if nothing was changed. I don't know what they're using for their dev kit consoles if there's one person and one like QA tester with a dev kit, and of course they just get lucky because that tester for the game is playing in his own solo lobby probably, right? They don't have 32 players in a lobby over in their studio testing out the game, seeing if animals are spawning for a full lobby of what would it be like for all of us. Even if they did have 32 people in one session testing it out, seeing if animals were fixed, they're all playing on the same network, the same local area network. It's not like there's players all around the world, and so you could really diagnose what the issue here is. There's a serious problem, and Rockstar clearly doesn't actually get what's going on, because in-house they probably don't notice many things wrong at all, because there's only either a few people in the server, and so of course animals are spawning because there's not more than 8 to 14 people. And even if they do have a full lobby of QA testers and Rockstar Games employees testing out the game, which they should, they're all playing on the same network anyway, and it's not like they're sending internet connection back and forth between each other. It's just the same local area network, so of course nothing's actually going to be improved, and it's just a big shame. And then of course the other reminder here is the Red Dead Redemption 2 cloud saves and online play for Xbox One temporarily offline at February 14th. So coming up tonight, but I do want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. This just sucks to see overall. So that's where we're going to wrap up the video here today. Animal spawns were in fact not fixed, but Rockstar says multiple iterations and multiple improvements of updates are coming to address the issue on all platforms. My question is though, why did this update for consoles literally make zero difference at all, apparently, according to the actual players who are playing the game? Regardless of how Rockstar does title updates, where the user and the player needs to re-download all the data that came with the update from before, because that's just how they do their updates. They require people to overwrite all the old data with the new data sent out, which also includes whatever new fixes are supposed to be coming out with that update. But nonetheless, why are people noticing that absolutely nothing changed? Time and time again has been this case for the game. A title update releases, the patch notes are super vague, and that's because nothing gets fixed. So they just put general stability fixes as a quote as the patch notes. What the fuck, Rockstar? Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you drop a like down below, and of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2. If you guys want to stay up to date with updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys also want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. I practically live on all three of those websites, and you can feel free to strike up a conversation or even ask me a question. Whatever it may be though, you can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links, including my Discord, can be found in the description down below. With that said, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.